The season of retirement is your opportunity to reach for your dreams. You get to live in the want-tos of life. Every day, you could wake up and do whatever it is you want to do. Should you work or retire? That's the question today that I'm going to talk to you about. This is Brandon Christy, president of Retirement Benefits Institute. Have you ever wondered whether you should consider working or just retire and be done with the stress and the never-ending demands of your job? The late nights and early mornings just aren't as easy as they used to be. By 5 o'clock, you're dying to get home and away from the workload that has become more than you can bear. If this applies to you, perhaps it is time to consider what your federal retirement decisions will be. For some federal employees, the emotional connection with their job is what keeps them there. If you find yourself wondering if you should continue working or retire, you're not alone. We've had this same conversation with hundreds of federal employees. Take a moment to consider the following reasons that other federal employees have chosen to continue working. Number one, you love what you do. You're at a point in your career where you find your job interesting, rewarding. Perhaps you are finally doing something that you've worked hard to achieve, like be a law enforcement officer, firefighter, or reach that management position. You have a passion for what you do, and you're enjoying living in that passionate state of life. Like never before, you're at a point in life where you're getting paid to do something you love. Number two, you want to make sure that projects are seen to fruition. Countless hours have been spent working on major projects, and you can't walk away until the job is done. Maybe this is your baby. You have poured your heart and soul into making this project a success. Number three, working longer can mean more money in retirement. The longer you work, the greater the possibility of increasing your federal benefits. Consider your Social Security benefit, for example. Your Social Security benefit is based on your highest 35 years of earnings. Earlier in life, when you begin paying into Social Security, you made less money. As the years have gone by, you started to make more and therefore paid more into Social Security. Every year that you work longer, paying more into Social Security, it knocks off a year that you paid in less. Hence, the potential for a bigger Social Security benefit. Then there's your federal pension. Your years of service are included in your pension calculation. Therefore, the longer you work, the greater your pension could be. To learn more about FERS pension calculation, follow the card on the screen. To learn more about CSRS pension calculations, follow that information as well. Number four, FERS employees receive up to a 5% match towards the Thrift Savings Plan, or TSP. Many times, FERS employees have made the statement, "I should have worked for the government sooner to be a CSRS." Truthfully, FERS receive perks that those under the old retirement system do not, for one of which is the 5% TSP match. The government contributes 1% of your salary to your TSP account, even if you yourself are not contributing anything. To receive the additional 4% government contribution, you must contribute 5% of your salary. This is what we refer to as free money. CSRS employees do not receive an employer match. Who doesn't like the sound of that free money? The fifth point, reduce your debt. Has life ever happened to you? You know, financial emergencies when you need funds readily available and maybe they're not there. When the funds aren't accessible, the credit card is, so you swipe the small plastic card and worry about it later. Credit card debt or other similar types of debt are major concerns for federal employees planning for retirement. Another common type of debt is the home mortgage. Too often, federal employees state they want to retire after their mortgage is paid off and or the majority of their debt is reduced. This is honestly not a bad idea. The debt may not always be paid off in full, but reducing your debt substantially prior to retiring may free up income that you wouldn't have otherwise. Consider comparing your bring-home pay in retirement to your current debt as it is today? Can you make it financially? Or will this debt cause you to struggle to make ends meet in retirement? If this is the case, you may consider working a little longer to reduce the debt and build your retirement nest egg. Not everyone wants to continue working. The reasons we've previously talked about may not appeal to you. There are reasons that you may want to take that exciting step into federal retirement. Reason number one, your mental and physical health just isn't what it used to be. Sometimes life hits you like a ton of bricks and you realize that you're not as mentally sharp as you used to be. You find yourself forgetting steps in a process or struggle physically to make it through the day. Your bones start popping and there's that ache in your lower back that was never there before. You've reached a point where your mental and physical state make it difficult to make it through an 8-hour workday. Second reason for leaving, you want to pursue a hobby or missionary work. You find yourself with a burning passion to help small hungry children in a third world country. Maybe you've dreamed of teaching the community more about the health benefits of your lifelong hobby. There isn't enough time in the day to pursue this calling that's tugging at your heartstrings. However, if you make any federal retirement decisions, doing so may give you the opportunity to focus on that calling and pursue it at the rate that you choose. Sounds pretty neat, doesn't it? Number 3, travel. After years of working now, you would like to cruise around the world, maybe see the Virgin Islands or walk on the Great Wall of China. Now might be your chance to explore a world far beyond your imagination. The 4th point, spend more time with your family. Perhaps grandchildren have come into the picture. You want to be there to see them take their first steps and grow, to make it to school plays and sports games, be the proud grandparent in the crowd rooting them on. Federal retirement could give you the freedom to be as involved as you would like to be. The 5th point, live in the want-tos. What's your dreams? Have you thought about it lately? The season of retirement is your opportunity to reach for your dreams. You get to live in the want-tos of life. Every day you could wake up and do whatever it is you want to do. Whether it's traveling, spending time with the grandkids, working in the mission field, or taking better care of your health. Well, retirement is a time when you get to pick and choose what you want to do. Now, if you would like further assistance with making federal retirement decisions and helping create that dream, turning it into a reality, Retirement Benefits Institute is here to help. You can call us at 877-864-1145. You can get support, and we will be glad to help you make that next step. Don't wait until it's too late. Begin that process now, and you'll be glad you did, so that you can move from a great career to a great retirement. Well, this is Brandon Christy with the Retirement Benefits Institute. We'll see you next time.